to make a simple dimple today, but I just know this video is going to be going out late. This is Monday for me right now. Wait. No, it's Tuesday. But I think this might take a day because hey guys, sorry this video is going out late. I don't know what happened. I just got bored and didn't want to do it. So, I'm going to teach you how to make a simple dimple because one of my friends really wants to know how. So, you just need a bit of paper. Well, you're actually supposed to use cardboard, but when you actually use cardboard, it takes forever. So, then you're just going to trace a circle. You could use something like, I just have this on my desk. I don't know why. But you could use that to trace it. Or something, and then you just do like lines. I might be able to put a template in the description box below, but I'm guessing I actually won't be able to because my description box is weird. So you're gonna want something like that, and then you're just gonna do another one. Just so that way there's a front and a back. And then you'll do a smaller circle in the middle. Here, I messed up. That's too small. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So once you have that, you're going to cut them out and cut the middle circle out. But I'll be back once that's done. Otherwise, this video is going to be too long to post. So yeah, I'll be back once I cut everything. A few minutes, but I'm back. I have them all cut out. And when we put it together, it'll look a little something like this. But now that the cutting out of that part is done, we're going to cut off more paper. Not too much. I'm just doing extra. And we're going to trace a bigger circle this time. So this is just on my desk. It's like a mini brand thing. And we're going to do 2 of those. Just 2 circles. Okay. One more. Okay, and then we can cut those out, but you just want to go around it. So I'll be back once that's done. Okay, so I just finished those circles. Now you can color them. I don't know what kind of color I want to do mine, but I'm going to cut out a little piece so I don't get the excess on my desk because I'm going to use Sharpies. I'm going to do blue and pink because I like those colors. And we're just gonna color this circle. Sorry if it's a little loud. After I do that, well, I'm not done yet, but once we do that, we're gonna cut a little bit of that. Oh yeah, I should have told you the supplies you'll need, but you'll just need like markers or colored pencils, paper, some sort of glue or tape, cardboard or paper, and scissors. I think that's about it. But now that I have the blue one done, we're gonna do the other side because if you guys don't know what a simple dimple is, you have to flip the sides on it, so it has to be both sides colored. And I actually made a failed one. I was about to be done because I was putting this part in it, but then I noticed I didn't do the other side, but I already had it glued in, so it was a total fail, which was really bad. But now that this blue one's done, I'm going to do the pink one off camera. Okay, guys, so I just colored both of them, and I did not expect it, but the pink's very vibrant. Now, I'm going to take my smaller pair of scissors, just so it's easier. and we're going to cut a slit up until about the middle. And then we're going to do that to the other one real fast. And next, it kind of looks like a little Pac-Man if you cut a little more. But we're going to take this and we're going to fold one side of it just a little bit. And we're going to take some of our glue or tape or any kind of adhesive, I guess. I just took a little itty bitty piece, and then I will tape it and get a little more because I didn't get a big enough one, and tape the rest. So now you have this, and we're going to do the same thing to that other one. Just a tad bit more. Okay, now that we have those done, well, that part done, you see that little line there? We're gonna take a little piece of tape and also tape there. So, once you get that part's all done, and I'm gonna do the other one real fast. Just a little piece works fine, or a little glue works fine. So then, after it dries / it's all ready, we're gonna size them to it. Now, it should normally fit, but it's okay if it doesn't. And if it doesn't, you're just gonna trim it up, like trim the edges a little. I'm gonna do that just because mine's a little too big, which that's okay. Because, I mean, we tried. Okay, just a little more. And I think that's about good for that one. Now we can, and I know they're the same size, so I know I'm going to have to trim this one as well, which I'm fine with. And once you have that about done, we have those, we're going to take one of our things, we're going to do that, but then we're going to tape it in here. So I'm just going to take a little piece of tape here, and I'm going to put it here, and then we'll wrap it over to the other side, but we'll cut a bit off, so it's like that. And I'll cut a little more right there. And then we'll fold that over. And we can trim that later, but then you're going to do it to this side over here. Just a little bit of tape. And fold it around. So now we're going to do that to the blue one, or whatever other one you have, but I'll be back once I know it doesn't look the best because I'm just using paper, but this is what it looks like. Now we're going to take the other side, and it's time to attach them. We're going to put it up to each other. Oh, wait. Oops, I had it the wrong way. Wait. And when you put it up to each other, you're going to take your tape, a big piece, but then you're going to cut it in half. So, cut it in about half. It's multitasking. And then you put it on this side, fold it over, and just trust me, it might look bad right now, but if you're using cardboard, it'll probably be better. Do that and flip it over. And then some here at the end. not as big of a piece. Okay, and now just a little piece wrapping here. Just like this. To go to the other side and fold and fold. And then I'll do the same for the pink, but I'll be back once that is done. And for those who are using tape, I know it looks pretty insane right now, but it does work. It works like that, and then you flip it again, and that kind of stuff. Here, I'm going to do this while I talk. But, as you can see, the sides look pretty crazy. So, I'm going to cut those a bit, trim them up. I'll show you a little bit. So, you're just going to take this, cut. And cut just around the edges where the tape is sticking out. If you're using tape, but this step is not necessary if you used glue, hot glue, that kind of thing. But I'll be back once I cut all of the edges. Okay guys, so I finished trimming. There's a huge mess on my desk, but we're done. So mine isn't as good like I have been saying, but as you can see, paper does just work. It just won't be as sturdy and you won't be able to use it for as long. Although, I don't know if you can hear, but just listen if you can. It sounds pretty cool too. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, change those notifications to all, keep them at personalized or none, or turn them on if it's different for everything. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video and hope you can try out this Simple Dimple DIY. Hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.